Bonjour, good morning, je m'appelle Himanshu. My name is Himanshu et je suis votre professeur de français. I'm your French teacher. Et aujourd'hui, je vais vous enseigner diphthongs. Today, I'm going to teach you diphthongs. As you know, French is a diphthong-based language, and to speak good French or maybe to write good French, you need to learn those all diphthongs. So let us get back to our lessons. We have the sound in French which comes from two letters th, and it always gives t sounds in French. Th gives t sound. Now, before I start my lesson, I would like you to please remember these sounds. Whenever we have E and on the top of this accent, I'm writing here again, it always gives A sound. And whenever we have E on the top accent towards the opposite side, it gives A sound. The first one is A and the second one is A sound. So let us get back. TH gives T sound. The first word is THE. TH will give you, as I just said, T sound, and E with this accent gives A sound. I just explained. So together it will become Te. TH from T from TH and A from E with this accent, and together it gives Te sound, which means tea in English. The next one is THEME. Any guesses? Well, TH is again T. E with this accent towards that side gives A sound, so it becomes Ta. And then we have M and E. M will give Mo, and together it becomes Tam. E will not be pronounced because the rule of French says that the last letter never gets pronounced until and unless, we have some exceptions here, until and unless we have CFLR in the end, it is never pronounced. So here E is mute. It becomes them, which means theme in English. The next one is THEORIE. So TH is to, E with this accent A, so it becomes te. We have O after that, which becomes O, so teo. RI is re. So total it gives us theory, where E is silent, theory, which means theory in English. Well, right now the meanings are not so much important. I want you to understand the sounds. The next is ATHLETE. A gives A sound, TH gives the sound, so it becomes at. ATH becomes at. L is la. E with this accent becomes a, so atle. And then last we have T here, so athlete. E is silent, athlete, which means athlete in English. The last one for the sound TH, the last example is TH which becomes the. E with this accent on the top becomes a, so total it becomes te. And then we have s, which gives the sound, and e will be silent, so it is tez. Tez, which means thesis in English. So we have this sound th, which is the. Coming to the next sound in French, which is UI. In French, UI always gives OUI sound. OUI. First example is NUIT, where T is silent because it does not fit CFLR rule. So hence N is no, UI is OUI, it becomes NUI. And NUI means night. The next example is PUIT. Any guesses how to pronounce it? Well, yeah, right, you guessed it right. This is Pui, because UI will give again OUI sound. P is pa, and together it becomes Pui. And Pui means then. The last one is LUI. It's very simple, right? L is la, UI is OUI. Together it becomes Louis. And Louis means to him. So that's all about today. We learned two sounds, TH, which gives the sound, and UI, which gives OUI sounds. So like this, there are a few more diphthongs are remaining that we will be covering in our upcoming lectures. I hope you liked this lecture. If in case you did, please subscribe to my channel, like it and share it as much as possible. Thank you so much for having me.